Okay, Alana, then here we go. Happy birthday, by the way. Just want you to know.
Happy birthday.
Welcome, everybody, to Bad Potato Salad Show, where Mike and I judge and help random strangers on the internet. Mostly judge, sometimes help. But we just try to give our opinions on the best stories. Here's how the show works. Our beautiful wives, Kendyll and Alana, find ridiculous stories across Reddit, and then they read us 2 headlines, and we choose which will be the funniest to react to. Joining me today, my beautiful co-host, Mike Travers.
Hi.
Yeah, this is all about Alana today, though.
Yeah,
That's true.
That
This
is.
is
Yeah, it
Alana's
is.
day.
It's Alana's birthday.
Yeah,
Alana?
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Alana.
it's amazing.
Thanks, everyone.
And we're all going out to eat, right?
We're all going out to eat tonight. We're all
Reservations
going
for 5. Stowie's coming too.
out. We're going to the anniversary dinner.
But we're not going to say where it's at because your fans would show.
Your fans might show up.
Oh, yeah.
We don't
Yeah,
want that to happen.
Alana's fans would show up and she'd be swamped there. You know, it's just it's not great. But we do have a show today that we have to
do.
record. So
We got some help to do first.
We got to help some people
Woo.
before we can enjoy this dinner.
So excited.
Kendyll, give
I'm
us
ready.
2 stories.
Okay.
Oh, also, if you are enjoying this podcast, please rate, review, subscribe anywhere podcasts are available. Means the world to us. And please comment when we post them on Instagram. Tell your friends. We'd love to talk to them as well. Additionally, if you want to see Mike and I do live stand-up comedy, you can do that. You can check out our tour dates on my website, dkcomedy.com or MikeTraversComedy.com. You can check out all of our tour dates. If you were thinking about checking us out in Bellefonte, Pennsylvania, well, you can't because it's sold out. So I don't want to brag. I don't want to brag. Yeah, it's sold out. Yeah,
That's so
we
fun.
moved 25 tickets in Bellefonte. No.
Should we talk about the improv?
Soon.
Is that too okay?
That's so
Too
far in
soon.
advance.
Sorry.
All right, never mind. We'll tease that. Good tease.
Sorry.
Kendyll. Good tease.
Stay tuned.
TBD.
Okay. Are we ready?
We are ready. Are you ready for it?
Here's the problem. Derrick gets really excited when we have a not safe for work one. I'm going to save it to the end.
Appreciate you.
But they're just like at the top of my thing, so I have to scroll down a little bit because he is going to be very happy about
My
that. Okay.
nipples are already hard.
Okay. Story number 1. Am I the asshole for being angry with my wife after she stayed in a hotel with another man?
Why would that make somebody mad?
Yeah. Save money.
Yeah.
Or am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend to get rid of her parrot?
No, not the parrot.
Like I think we both know.
Yeah, let's do that.
No.
Yeah, let's do the hotel.
Do the
What we're
hotel.
gonna- yeah,
Okay.
we're talking. What do you think we're gonna
I
choose
thought you
a
were
parrot
gonna choose
over
a parrot.
over a hotel room?
Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to have the birthday girl read this first. Don't read the update. Just read the thing.
Okay. Don't read the update ever.
Yeah,
Like,
it doesn't.
Okay.
It
It doesn't
Ever.
pertain.
Yeah,
it
never
just
read
doesn't-
it.
Never
doesn't-
read the update.
Don't
It
even
doesn't
look at
add anything. It's dumb.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
all.
All right. Am I the asshole for being angry with my wife after she stayed in a hotel with another man? I, 28 male, and my wife, 28 female, have been married for 2 years, been in a relationship for 6. We both enjoy going to live music, and sometimes we'll go with friends while the other needs to work. My wife was invited to go to a show on a Saturday night with a male friend. We will call him Larry.
Be honest, it sounds safer now that his name's Larry.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't even
Larry.
care.
yeah.
Stay with Larry? Absolutely.
Larry's harmless.
Yeah, get one bed.
Yeah, get one bed.
It's Larry. What's going
I
to
don't
happen?
know about Larry.
Uh-oh.
They have gone to shows before with other people involved and come back late at night. This has always been fine. This time the other person going with them canceled, so it would just be the 2 of them. My wife approached me the morning of the show saying that Larry was not comfortable driving home after the show that night.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
bet he
wasn't
wasn't
he?
comfortable.
What a great move, Larry. What a great move.
He's also not comfortable wearing pajamas.
Yeah.
Larry likes to sleep naked.
Gotta let my nipples
Yeah.
breathe.
Larry loves to sleep naked.
So they would be getting a hotel room together.
Oh, would they?
Oh no, I like how she said they would be getting a hotel room together. They could still get 2, even
Yeah,
if he
right,
doesn't
yeah.
feel
Yeah.
comfortable
It's fair.
driving.
It's fair.
She asked if I was all right with that. I responded, no, I am not, and gave her the reasoning why.
What?
Dumb.
One reason. Larry's
Dumb.
gonna fuck you.
It's a very quick reason.
Yeah.
I
I've
don't
known
like any of the same shows that he likes. It's gonna be
What are you gonna do? I mean,
Yeah.
you did cuddle up during bed. Like
He
you can't-
snores.
Yeah, he snores.
Larry's a snorer.
I have known Larry for a few months. Larry likes to brag about visiting the area that the show is going to be. When he goes there, he reserves hotel rooms and specifically takes married women there to sleep with.
Oh,
Well, maybe Larry, you shouldn't bring that up when you're trying. Like, that shouldn't be what you bring up whenever you're like, also, I'm going to take your wife there.
wow.
Coincidentally,
Yeah.
your married wife I'm bringing with me.
Yeah. One room, sir.
Yeah.
One
Ew.
room. I hope it's a Holiday Inn Express.
Larry's going.
Not even a good hotel.
It's a motel.
Who was the band, do they say?
No.
Cage the Elephant.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Seems like a really indie band.
Great.
Yeah. Larry has also been reprimanded at his job for using his management position to acquire employees' phone numbers so he can flirt with them.
Oh.
You can do that? What?
Yeah.
No, that's
We need
got
to
to
be
be
a
some kind
manager.
of
Gotta be a
sexual
management.
harassment.
Yeah.
No, you're not
it's
allowed.
management.
Yeah, maybe. It's a real gray area.
Is it?
It's employee morale building.
Yeah.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, you got great
Sounds like
pitch,
an-
Janet. Like,
Yeah.
that builds morale at Sheets.
It does.
It's like an HR problem.
It does sound like an HR problem.
My wife looked at me, told me okay, and did not return home until 1:00 p.m. on Sunday.
Oh, she said okay and then stayed
She did
anyway.
it anyway.
I have not spoken to her other than professionally for almost 2 days. Am I the asshole?
Professionally. How do you speak to your wife?
You know,
got those, you got those reports done?
I assume they all work together, maybe, but he did not clarify.
Okay,
That's
got
what
it.
it sort of
Got
sounded
it.
like.
Got it.
Yeah, that.
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah, none of that sounds good.
Wow.
No.
None of it.
No.
And he's asking if he's the asshole
Yeah.
for staying with. What's it like?
No, he's asking if he's the asshole for being mad
For
at
being
her.
mad.
Wow. Yeah, no, you're
No.
definitely not the asshole.
First
the
off,
asshole
this,
for-
this guy has a track record of bringing people's wives to hotel rooms
It's clear.
in this area and then banging them and flirting with. He's been written up for flirting with women at his job, and then he takes your wife, and she doesn't return back until the Lord's Day at 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Also, I think it was only a 1 hour drive.
Wow.
Yeah, they've
That's
been
like,
drinking.
honestly-
I get it. Like,
For sure. You
hotel
can-
rooms separate.
Yeah. Should not drink and drive.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But also not
But
showing up
also,
until 1 p.m. the next day and
Yeah.
also sleeping in the same room with a guy after your husband was like, nope.
Yeah, and she asked him. He said no.
Right.
And not that there's no bent, but like,
But there's boundaries.
she just left anyway
Yep.
and then stayed
Yeah.
anyway.
You
like,
don't. You're as in a,
not the
in a
asshole.
relationship. You're not in
don't
charge of
have
that
to
person.
ask.
You're not in charge of that person. But there are boundaries.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you
sure.
agree to respect and honor that person. But also, you could have just fucking
not
lied
gone.
Yeah.
and just said you were gonna get 2 hotel rooms and then got 1 hotel room, and then it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
But for you to, it almost feels like they're pushing in this guy's face, like we're gonna get 1 hotel
Yeah.
room, because you didn't have to tell him that. You could have just lied about it.
Yeah, I love that it was an hour away too,
That'd be like, I'm just trying to think of where that would be. Like that would be like from
Wheeling.
us to like Wheeling. Yeah.
which we had hotel rooms.
Yeah, sure we did. But separate ones.
We
Even
did.
Mike and I don't sleep in the same bed
You
anymore.
did have separate hotel rooms and no one used them.
I don't think we should say that. We
Cut
checked
that.
in.
Cut that. We did use it. We just
Yeah.
didn't stay all night.
Right.
Well, I mean,
The bed was so.
the bed was.
Wait, that even sounds worse when you're like, we used it. We just didn't stay all night.
I was trying
just
to be
made
helpful.
love.
We put our stuff in there. That bed was the bounciest, most absurd thing.
She sat down on the
I
bed.
sat
and was
on
like,
it and bounced up like I was in a cartoon.
Yeah.
It was
Interesting.
out of control.
Yeah.
Great for banging.
We
Oh
didn't
wait.
try that.
Speaking
What?
of a hotel room, I was in Philadelphia area this past Thursday into Friday, and I don't think I told you this. In my room,
I stayed with my boss.
Stay with Larry.
I hope that's what you're gonna say.
it was the lovely Sheraton King of Prussia.
Love it.
Nice hotel,
Okay.
and the bed had like a rubber, like maybe like a leather backboard
Yeah.
Okay.
with just a million claw marks into it.
Did it have them before you checked in?
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Did they look human or
Larry
animal?
did
It was like
Demonic?
if Stoey just demolished.
Wow.
I don't know, it freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah, and then think about it, you slept in that bed.
I can't
know,
believe you
well,
didn't ask for
and-
another room.
I meant to text you that and I forgot.
Yeah. How
Isn't that weird?
how sticky was your back against those sheets?
That bed was hard as a rock, but I did have a suite.
Oh.
Yeah, you did.
I can't believe you didn't ask for another room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah. That's why I'm surprised.
Yeah.
You and Larry were there. I guess you're like,
The reason that's
Larry.
room. Yeah. He's just getting married women in his hotel
Yeah.
room.
Not the asshole.
Not the. I mean, yeah.
Not
this
the asshole.
Couldn't be less of the
Couldn't
asshole.
be less.
You shouldn't trust her or talk to her or anything like
Wow.
that. Honestly, make him take a lie detector.
Yeah.
Get him Mari.
Home kit.
Larry.
Yeah.
she's a home kit?
Yeah.
Home lie detector.
The Mari
Oh.
lie detector test. Home
Okay,
kit.
sorry, I didn't know what that
What's
was.
that?
I don't know what that is either.
I don't know.
But I feel like that's
Did
marketable.
you all just make that up?
Yeah, and we went with it.
Amari, sponsor us.
I'm assuming that Sharper Image sells.
Did you you named it?
Mari Povich, after Mari Povich, because he does all the lie detector tests.
Oh, I thought you said
Amari.
Amari.
Like
like
a
a
brand.
You are so lucky the two of you are attractive
Yeah.
I
because
know.
there is a lot of empty space between your
That's
ears.
Maury, not Mari.
Yeah. Derrick with your Pittsburgh accent.
Yeah,
It's
Derrick.
Mari Povich.
Provich.
Mari.
Mari.
Maury?
Provich.
Maury?
Mari.
Mari.
Mari
Mari.
Porvit.
All right, you know what? What's the next
Whatever.
story?
We've
On the-
actually
Not the
Okay.
asshole. What's the next story?
Okay. Oh my god, this is so good. Okay. Am I the asshole for staying in my hot tub with my friend's boyfriend after she left?
Is his name Larry?
I wish. Or am I the asshole for using hall passes that my wife gave me?
Let's do hall pass.
Yeah, I want to.
to.
I've never seen. There's no chance this goes well because
No.
even if she's like, okay, you can use a hall pass, she's already
Yeah.
cashed hers in. No one's okay with
Yeah.
you just be like, hey, just go
Hall pass
stick
is
it out.
Hall pass is a great theory.
Yeah,
It's a great theory.
Yeah, do we know of any story of anybody ever having a good, like, doing it? I guess you don't.
I always
probably-
think of Chuck's joke about the hall pass.
Oh.
Essentially, I shouldn't ruin his
yeah,
material.
yeah.
All right, we won't.
Come
It's
see
really
the show.
Funny.
It's a great joke.
Go see Chuck Krieger. Okay. All right. Am I the asshole for using hall passes that my wife gave me?
Like for Christmas?
Yeah, that's like a coupon book.
Yeah.
Be so good. Okay.
you.
I'm in a tough situation right now.
He used them all in one night.
Yeah.
I'm out.
She was there. Okay. My wife had a 6 months affair
Oh.
in the 7th year of our marriage and got caught.
And she was like, we could get divorced or
Hear me
you
out.
could get even.
Yeah.
Literally, this is what it is.
That's
It was a
great.
shocking and devastating thing, obviously. She offered me 1 hall pass for each month of her affair.
It's not a severance
love
package.
it.
It's not a severance package.
I love like them sitting at a table negotiating it up and down. Like, I'll take 10 hall passes and 4 dinners.
Yeah. 2 blowjobs from you
Yeah.
or a woman of my choosing.
So he got 6 hall passes?
Yep.
Okay.
It took years of marriage counseling to get back where we were previously. I used the hall passes my wife gave me at the beginning of the reconciliation. I slept 3 times each with 2 different women without my wife knowing.
I love that he didn't, that
Yeah.
he just, he went with 6.
Yeah.
Because
And
it's not
6
like they're like,
months.
yeah, but no, but it's also not like she was gonna check
Nope.
or redeem them.
Never.
He
Yeah,
could have just banged a bunch of girls. He's like, but I only did 6 women.
I'm out.
3 women, 2 each.
Yeah.
I equaled your month affair. When she gave me the passes, she put in several rules. Here are 4 of them. Okay. Number 1, she should not know the use of the hall pass unless she asks.
Okay.
Number 2, I should answer her questions honestly and in detail if she asks.
Okay.
Number 3, protection is a must. And number 4, no emotional connection.
Sounded great till that. I like to have an emotional connection.
When you cheat,
Yeah, it's
you
not just
love-
making
you
love.
love
It's-
to have an
yeah.
emotional connection. When
What
you
if
cheat.
he used 2 hall passes for one of them, and it could that way it could be emotional? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Could you do
Question.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what if he uses
What
all
is
6 on
does the
one?
hall pass give him a whole night or just one like thing? She's still making out because she had a 6-month affair.
Right.
Probably didn't have sex 6 times.
I bet she had emotional connection
Oh,
as
I bet
well.
she
yeah.
did too.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't like the rules.
I only see 4 of them. But he says, I obeyed all these rules, and I'm going to be very honest here. It did help me subside the resentment that I
Really?
had towards her.
Really? That's
What
shocking.
he says? He said, I guess that's just how getting even feels.
Don't get mad. Get
Just get
even.
Okay, not that it's a great thing, but it's a fact. It's been 5 years since everything, and
Okay.
we are doing great. However, last week, she decided to ask me about those hall passes.
Really?
Out of nowhere.
She probably wanted to borrow one.
Yeah.
Are you sure about those hall passes?
If you didn't use all 6, could I
We're
have
going
one?
to a wedding.
Yeah. Got a big weekend. Come up with Larry.
I was honest with her as she asked. I answered every question, and maybe I shouldn't have been honest thinking back now, because she does not even look me in the eyes.
No.
She's in a depressive state. I know this calls for another marriage counseling, and for us maybe individually and together too. I don't even remember the hall passes and women. I wasn't even thinking about them at all before she asked me, but now I feel like shit. Was I the asshole?
You should have answered all of them honestly, because she gave you that hall pass
She gave you the
because
rules.
she fucked up first. Now, that being said, 2 wrongs don't make a right. I honestly don't even think, like, if Alana cheated on me and she was like, but you can cheat on me to make it fair, I honestly don't think I could do, because I'd still feel guilty about,
Totally.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
I would definitely do it. No question.
You wouldn't feel guilty?
No.
You wouldn't feel guilty?
Not even.
But he's saying,
Not
you're
even
saying,
a-
just to
if
be
you
clear,
had a 6-month
if I
affair-
cheated on you for 6
Yeah.
months,
She had a 6-month affair,
and I said,
she said you can go out and do it.
do whatever you want. You have 6 chances.
I wouldn't even feel slightly bad. I would feel like that wasn't enough. I would have negotiated way higher than 6.
I feel like,
For a
I feel like
6-month
you
affair?
have names in your head of who you'd contact right now.
You have. He's thinking now. You would be like, no, I need more.
Yeah, of course,
deserve that.
absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
really-
Why would you feel guilty?
think I
No,
If
I
you
would-
were choosing to stay, I mean,
Yeah.
she had the 6-month affair.
It's also
She's
true.
offering it up. I absolutely
I
would
feel
not
like if
bad.
you have to cheat, then just don't be in that relationship.
Don't be
anymore.
married.
Yeah,
You're
for
not
sure.
cheating,
That's
though.
for sure.
You're not technically
I
cheating.
mean, I don't.
Yeah,
She
no,
cheated.
No. Yeah, right.
She cheated.
It's
He's
like-
not
yeah.
cheating. He's
Yeah.
following the agreement.
Right.
Yeah.
He got reparations.
You got reparations. First time that's ever worked out.
Yeah, he got
Being
reparations.
honest.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, like, okay, I'm not saying I would do that, but hypothetically, let's say you cheated and you're like, here's, I don't think I would take you up on it, but
I would hope not. You're a lady. Yeah. Of course not.
but if
No.
that was my rule, if I cheated and I said do this, like I would have to.
You would
be
have to
like-
live with it.
I
Yeah.
would have to live with
Right.
it. That was
That's
the
what
rule I set
I'm
up.
saying
Yeah.
in the context of this story.
Right.
He should
That's
not
not
feel
fair.
guilty. That
No.
was the agreement. She's now 5 months or 5 years removed away from that
Right.
affair.
Yeah.
So she no longer feels bad about it.
Sure.
So now she feels like she's the victim because she has moved on past what she did.
Yeah.
So and now that's fresh. So she's mad at him. Yeah.
I love the rules. No
I know.
emotional no emotional attract. Like, you can't control that. If you let me sleep with somebody
Right.
else, there's a chance I might get attracted to them.
I would
You know what I
hope
mean? Like,
so.
that's, it's a weird.
Alana, this is all hypothetical.
This is this
Oh
is
no,
all
I know.
hypothetical.
It's just like
Happy
I couldn't
birthday.
imagine.
Derek's like, there's nothing I can do. I'm a great lover. She's
great
gonna have
lover.
feelings for me.
She's gonna fall in love
She's
with me immediately.
Yeah.
She's gonna get attached.
Yeah, because you know how much stuff you can do with your day when it only takes 2 minutes to have sex with me? You get so much more time back. You can't put a price on time.
Oh yeah. I would use my my fuck bucks to go and
You're fucks.
to go. I would like go to the zoo. I would spend the whole hall pass day.
yeah.
That would be like a zoo day. We'd have
Stop
cotton
it.
candy.
You would
we
not go on
Yeah.
a date with anybody.
Derrick
You
would have
would
ice
not
cream.
want
a
to.
6-month affair. It would be
It's-
a full day.
We're going out to watch March
Yeah.
Madness. Come on, Duquesne.
I mean, I'm not saying you wouldn't want to go do something else. I'm like, I don't think you'd want to spend that much time with somebody.
No, I just meant
That's
theory.
also fair.
in theory.
No. He doesn't want to spend that much time with you because he's married to you, but
But I'm
like
saying-
some new girl.
But as he thinks about that 6-month affair, she's telling that dude she loved him.
Oh, for
She's
sure.
telling-
I'm
like,
sure.
6 months a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. She's had his stuff
Yeah.
on parts of her that she should.
For sure. And all the lying
All
that
the
went
lying,
into it.
yeah.
Yeah, this guy should not feel slightly bad about you.
No.
But also, he shouldn't use the hall passes. He should probably just leave her because
Yeah,
again,
just-
if it,
that's
but,
fair.
if it happens once, there's a chance it's gonna happen again because she was
Yeah.
already in a committed relationship with him before, and now her saying just like it would be like us, like let's just say like nuking China, and then be like you can nuke Brazil. It makes up for it.
Right,
It's
right.
even, right?
You
We're
pick a
fair,
country.
right? We're fair. You pick any
Yeah.
country that's not us
Yeah.
to nuke,
Yeah.
right? Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. If there's that big of a problem right away, you're probably
Yeah,
not.
there's the relationship
Why
is
be
in
married?
shambles. Yeah, why be married?
But they seem to have found good ground for 5 years.
Honestly,
so
if that was an
This tr-
acceptable thing, yeah.
I wonder it sounded like because they did slightly touch upon it. Like a therapist probably was involved in this agreement.
No. They went to therapy. I think after they worked out the hall passes. I think that's what. Isn't that how it went? They worked out.
I don't know. I think they went to therapy right away.
I just couldn't imagine in that passionate like discussion of being upset and crying and whatever coming up with a system of hall passes.
Yeah, she's like
with rules.
He's crying. He's like, what if I fuck somebody else? She's like, why don't you?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. We're onto something here. This is not
I like the way
to,
you think.
Save her own butt.
Yeah.
How about if I do it 10 times? Well, that sounds like a lot. What if? Hear me out. What if we just did one a month? One for every month.
It did. It honestly. It felt like a severance package, right? Like they were like 2 weeks for every month that you've worked here. You get.
I would have kept the one. I would have only used it because he sounds like he was honest about it. You got to keep one just in case.
That's actually hysterical.
Yeah, use them all.
She starts getting mouthy. You just wave it in front of her face.
I'll be
Still
back.
got this,
Going
huh?
out.
No expiration date.
Maybe he runs into like Miley Cyrus one night.
Oh,
and he's like, I'm out of hall passes.
He made his own
Miley.
laminated card.
I couldn't think of anything.
He couldn't think of anything else.
She came to my mind
Miley.
right away.
Not you're not the asshole for using them,
No.
I guess.
Yeah.
But you kind of are the asshole for staying with her, I guess. Also too, because it's like again, it's just this constant tension of you had sex with somebody. Well, you had sex with someone else too.
Yeah,
so it's like it's always gonna feel like they're just trying to one up each other. In an
I
argument.
like that they tried to come up with something to save
me
it.
too.
I think it was. I've never heard it. I don't know
neither.
that it can work. I like that they tried to salvage it in a unique way.
Right.
So he's not the asshole. I like that they stayed together. I like they tried to figure it out, but he's not the asshole for using it.
Right. Right.
Okay. So, next up. Am I the asshole for dressing too straight and making my girlfriend uncomfortable? Or am I the asshole for asking my boyfriend to wash his hands so I can be comfortable being intimate with him?
Mike, what do you think?
I feel like this is something I want to read.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah. No, it's your birthday. It's your birthday.
I didn't
It's your
understand the
birthday.
straight one. Like
I think she was a lesbian.
It's two girls.
Two
It's
girls.
two
Yeah.
girls.
I was
So
like,
think-
a guy dressing too straight.
If you want to read the other one, that's
No,
fine.
no,
I was saying I was trying to figure it out.
No, this is good. And
Mike's
I think
like, you can't put fishnet on. You got to dress straighter than that. In this scenario, fishnet is a very homosexual thing to wear.
in this scenario, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't. I was thinking a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's two girls. Okay.
All right. Am I the asshole for asking my boyfriend to wash his hands so I can be comfortable being intimate with him? The topic came up when we came back from a movie theater today. My boyfriend immediately went to bed, and I asked him if he wanted to wash his hands with me.
Sounds biblical.
It does sound biblical.
Would you like to go wash our hands?
Let's wash our hands together.
To which he said no. I didn't say anything, but I felt weird about it, which he later noticed and asked what was wrong. I explained to him that I would really appreciate it if he could wash his hands after we come back from public places.
That's you.
Also,
germs.
it's not abnormal.
Yeah, that's fair.
Germs.
But yes,
It would be weird if we were laying in bed and you said you want to go wash your hands.
Yeah,
after
like
you-
that.
Me.
Yeah,
With
that
me.
would be
Yeah.
odd. It would be strange.
Because it makes me more comfortable when we later get intimate or when he touches my face when kissing. He said he is an adult and he can do whatever he wants. He also said he has never in his life met anyone who would wash their hands after coming home from a public place.
He's like, you
I do
jerked me
that.
off in a popcorn bucket at the movie theater. Now you want me to wash my hands?
I think most people wash their hands when
Honestly,
they come
the
home
first-
from being outside.
I never.
Like when I come home from the gym, wash my hands.
Never.
I
Not like
always
from
do.
the grocery store or anything.
The grocery store.
For sure.
Least of all the groceries.
Pumping gas.
Why wouldn't you?
Would never. Yeah, no.
You guys know there was a thing called COVID, right? And we all had to.
Yeah. But you have also to understand, like, I don't
Yeah.
even think about it.
No,
Like, if
wouldn't
I,
ya?
like,
That's a
I don't.
guy
Yeah, I'm
thing,
not
I think.
choosing not.
yeah,
to.
my shower is my time where
Yeah.
I get clean. If I use a restroom, I'll wash my hands.
Well, and that's most likely what's going to happen when you come home. You're probably going to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know.
But I don't wash
Yeah.
my hands when I pee in my house.
No, you don't.
You do?
Yeah.
Every time you pee, you wash your hands?
I think just out of habit, not
Interesting.
Not because I think
like
there's
public.
If I'm in public because I touch
100%.
the door handle,
Yeah, I
and
just
then
do it.
but
just
like
do it out of habit.
in public in my house,
I've
like,
seen Mike
yeah.
pee and wash his hands,
Yeah.
so I can.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying like
know.
like if I yeah.
But I don't wash them before I go to bed.
Yeah, no.
Well,
Also,
I wouldn't
Probably
go wash
should.
them
Although-
before getting to bed. But I
Yeah.
would, like coming back from the grocery store or like being out and like I'm about
sure.
to do something because I don't want
If I'm about
anything
to
on my
cook,
face.
Yeah.
I will tell you though, I started using a different product on my face for nighttime routine
Okay.
because I'm trying to like
Retinol.
I'm trying
Love
to look younger. Well,
Love
not
that.
look younger, but I'm just trying to not look like
Here's
old.
the-
Slow the progression.
We
of
want to
aging.
maintain.
Yeah,
Derrick.
right. Yeah,
You
yeah.
Get it.
But I've been washing my hands before and after I put that on.
There
So
we
I guess
go.
that would be before bed, but I would never think about that prior.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. If there's something you're doing, yeah. I would.
I mean,
do it.
I've golfed all day and then just you'd never,
Oh, ew.
That's gross.
Yeah.
wash my
Sweaty
hands. But
hands?
when I get into my car, I don't wash my hands. I just throw my clubs in my trunk and drive home.
I'm not saying you have to do it before you get in your car. I'm
And
saying
then
when you come home, you should wash your
Yeah.
hands.
And then I
would
touch
never-
Alana's face and kiss her when
That's
I
what
welcome
she's
home.
getting at.
It would never even occur to me to wash my hands when I walk
Well,
in the door.
guess
Yeah.
what? It's because you don't have a vagina, and that is a problem.
You don't know
Clean.
that.
It's because I think
I would
that
think
you
you don't
one.
have a
Okay,
vagina.
explain further because this is what it gets to.
He also said, he said he's never met anyone in his life who'd wash their hands after coming home from public. He said that he'd rather I asked him every time before we get intimate to wash his hands.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But I told him I don't want to do that every time he tries to hold my face or kiss me, and it just makes me feel as if I was parenting him. He also knows I recently got an infection, which has never before happened to me because I always try to make sure I keep everything clean. I always try to make sure, or I try to think of other reasons how that could have happened. But honestly, the only thing I could think of was bacteria on hands.
Yeah.
I explained to him that I don't want to feel nervous every time he touches me intimately if he had washed his hands, because now I know that he doesn't do that as a routine. Am I the asshole for asking him to do that? Edit.
It's
When I said infection, it's a UTI.
Okay.
Yeah.
UTIs
to
can-
be fair. Yeah.
Also, men can
Yeah,
get those too.
Yeah,
for the
for
record.
sure.
But
yeah, it's way more rare. Like it's not as common for
Yeah,
as for women to get
correct.
it. To be fair, yeah, I think honestly, like the number one rule, like if you're gonna be intimate with somebody, if someone's gonna have their face or hands around your private part,
Totally.
make sure it smells good, make sure it's clean, make sure it's it's ready to go. You know
For
what I mean?
sure.
Like you don't prep chicken and then be like, let me finger you. Like, you know?
Ew.
He still got butter on his hands. From the popcorn.
Are movie theaters even dirty?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, being intimate, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe he just wears latex gloves all the time, like a
my
doctor.
gosh. I'm dying.
And you don't even have to tell a guy to wash his hands. All she'd have to do is be like, you want to have sex? All you got to do is wash your hands.
Yeah.
Every man is washing their
So
hands,
Yeah.
scrubbing them.
He's
like
over
they're
there
ready for
scrubbing like a
surgery.
doctor. Yeah. just like-
And I wouldn't feel like I was parenting
No.
you or being over the top if we were starting to like get into it and I was like, oh, can you go wash your hands? Just
Yeah.
in case? Because of what she said about the UTI, like, but I wouldn't think that was out of question.
But I feel like she is parenting him on a lot of other things in the
Probably.
relationship, and he was like, "Now you're gonna tell me when I got to wash my hands
Yeah.
too. I
Yeah.
can't be in your you know
In your
intimate
parts?
with you." Yeah,
Yeah, laying in bed and having someone tell you to go wash your
Yeah,
hands
right.
before bed
If-
definitely doesn't sound great.
No.
Once I lay
Yeah.
down, you asking me
done.
to do anything is it's grounds for
Yeah.
it's hard
harassment.
for me to roll over
Yeah.
to set the alarm
Right.
once I'm laying in
Right.
bed.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna go to Kendyll and Mike's house next week, and there'll just be like hand sanitizer on the nightstand.
So we have the sink right at
Just
the
like
front door.
everywhere.
He'll hit the wrong one, get KY jelly on his
Yeah,
hands.
right.
This is not. This is not.
Now
going-
we have to have sex because I'm all lubed up.
It's a good
Well, I just
second.
feel like there's so much gross stuff going around. Like, I keep a bottle of hand sanitizer in my car, so
Same.
every time I pump my gas or I leave the grocery store, I pump it in
Yeah.
my hand, I rub. And then when I get home, like from whatever I'm doing, gym, grocery store, whatever, I always, I don't know if you noticed, but I wash my hands.
Me too.
The
pretty
gym makes
immediately.
sense. Yeah, gym's
Yeah.
a filthy place for sure.
Yeah, that's why I don't go.
From what I hear.
Yeah.
And I wash my hands before I leave the gym.
Yeah, I mean,
How
I
dirty
get
is
the
your
gym.
How dirty is your steering wheel? You're like, I gotta wash these bad boys
I don't
again.
know. It's just a habit.
I could see the gym because you're those bars,
Dumbbell,
everyone's sweating.
like,
Yeah,
sharing
that,
those
that's a
sweaty-
MRSA going around.
We have
Yeah,
a friend
that's
that washes their hands before and after going to the bathroom every time.
Before
and after every time.
Interesting.
if you wash them before,
one
you don't
that
have to
moved to
wash
San
them
Diego.
afterwards. You know that.
What's that?
Before,
If you wash your hands before, you don't have to wash your hands after.
Well, the only
I
reason
don't
they
think
even
that's the way it goes.
No, it
If you
100%. Think about this. If you wash it before and then you touch all your stuff and then you zip everything up, you don't have to wash
Derrick,
them again
if you
because
go
it's
poo, you have to wash
yeah.
your hands.
If you poop yourself, you got to wash your hands again. But like if you're just peeing, if I wash my hands
poop
before I touch,
yourself. Okay.
if I wash my hands before I
Okay.
touch my dick, let me tell you something. My dick only sees air when it's in the urinal
Okay.
in public.
They say that for a guy, the only reason you're supposed to wash your hands is because you're supposed to wash your hands throughout the day,
Right.
and it's just a good time to do it. Yeah, it's just like a good reminder.
Yeah.
To wash your hands.
In the year
Unless you're in a public restroom.
of 2024 of COVID, our Lord, I can't
Yeah.
believe
Yeah.
that people aren't more like. Now I know we don't wash them probably as excessively as we
As
did
we
during lockdown.
Yeah.
But I'm really surprised that you both are like, eh.
2 happy
God,
birthdays.
how good would another
Two happy
how
birthdays.
good would another pandemic feel though?
Listen,
Just to
I
like
would do
Derrick.
it.
no, like a
I would-
like a free
Alana, he's
pass.
not wrong. I would do it way better.
Where one where like people didn't die,
Yeah,
but
fun-
like it was
like a
everyone
fun
got,
pandemic.
Yeah, everyone got sick enough for like a summer vacation
Like we
for
should just
adults.
stay home for a couple months.
Yeah, that's
Like
what I'm
every
saying.
January and February we get one.
Wow.
No, it's nice months. Fucking like June, July, August. Like that's what I'm saying. Like just like
'Cause you wanna
imagine
golf.
imagine like another one where just like with the government's like we're gonna pay you to stay home.
Also,
And
he
you're
lives
just
on a
like,
golf
Meanwhile, my
course, so he could
unemployment
just
when I
golf.
got furloughed took like 12 weeks.
Yeah, but everything was furloughed 12 weeks. Everything. Like the government's like, if you can't pay us,
didn't
we
have to pay any
get it.
bills,
Yeah,
it'd
we
be fine.
We
Worry about it.
understand.
I didn't
Like,
get a paycheck for 12 weeks.
Huh?
I didn't get a paycheck for 12 weeks.
But we didn't have any expenses.
Good
for
thing you were
12
selling your
weeks.
feet online. That
Yeah,
was really
it was smart.
supplemental.
Your butthole was a bit excessive,
Ooh,
but
it was better. I bet. I bet that did way better.
we have time
Okay.
for like 2 more, I think.
Okay, well,
Do we have 2 more?
I mean, we do.
Or do we
but-
have 1 more? Because we're at like 32 minutes
Okay,
right
I feel like I got
just
the,
do the not-
NSFW
yeah.
now. Okay. All right,
options.
yeah, we'll stretch it. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so
I love this already.
all right, here's the 2 options. Am I the asshole for telling my wife it offends me when she puts her shirt on? Or am I the asshole for not having a male, female threesome?
Male, female threesome. The devil's. You mean the devil's
devil's
three-way?
threesome.
The devil's
You mean the
three-way.
devil's three-way?
We should probably read that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Do you?
And it says,
This is Derrick. This is a not safe for work.
well,
What?
this is the first time in like 4 weeks we've had not safe for work. I gotta make sure the music still works. Also,
Cue the band.
if you are watching this at
the
work,
band.
quit your job or leave or save this until a later time. And if you are not going to watch this not safe for work because you're at work, please make sure to rate, review, subscribe anywhere podcasts are available. YouTube channel, Instagram, Apple, Google. Podcast is blowing up. We appreciate you being here, and we'll see you after work. Now, for the rest of you heathens that quit your jobs, we are about to enter a not safe for work portion of the internet.
Remember the
The
song.
band remembered the song. Kendyll,
job.
we're so back. We
Okay.
are so back. Give us this
So
not
back.
safe for work devil's threesome.
So back for work.
Male,
Am I the
female.
asshole for not having a devil's threesome?
Yes.
Is that really what it's called?
Devil's three-way.
That's
yeah.
what it's called.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
We'll explain it later.
Yeah.
We'll show you. Happy birthday.
I think I can gather why.
No, it's just because like guy, girl is like every guy's like guys are like, oh, that's hot. Not every guy's gonna be like guys are like, oh, that's hot, right? Guy, girl, that's like, that's gay.
Shit. It's like I hate it, but like I want to be in it.
Yeah.
Satan must have came up with that.
Okay. So, my fiance, 35 female, and I, 35 male, like to do dirty talk about her having sex with other men.
Ew. No, but that's a weird thing to have dirty talk about. Like, oh, I bet you get plowed by other dudes.
Derrick, we don't kink shame on this podcast.
I know, but when I first heard that, it was a little jarring.
Okay, fair. So, he likes to do dirty talk
Did you not agree? That's a little
about
jarring.
her
You
having.
don't
It's
think?
jarring.
Dirty talk's dirty talk. The
No,
stuff
no. The dirty talk about her having sex with other
That's
dudes.
what I'm saying. Dirty talk, anything's game. So I wasn't jarred by it.
Really?
Wasn't
I
jarred by it.
was a little jarred by it, yeah.
Okay. So, about having other sex with other men or her past sexual experiences.
Okay.
When we have sex, sometimes we've had a few times when we've talked about maybe trying something or posting some pics of her on Reddit just to see what other men say. We've never done anything more than dirty talk, though. Well, last night she asked me out of nowhere to go to the bar with one of her female work friends. When we got there, she also mentions that there are some guys from her work there that are contractors and that they will be going back to Chicago in a few days.
I love that she lured him in with other girls.
She 100% did.
She was like, hey, you want to come with my friends at work? They're all
100%.
females. Oh, there's some guys there. Don't worry about that.
I didn't mention the 10 contractors that are still in town.
It's like that meme where there's just like 7 black dudes sitting behind a couch and that one like that bukkake scene on that. You've never seen that meme?
No, what kind of porn are you watching, Derrick?
I don't, none. But I'm saying there's a meme going around where they have that casting couch meme. You've never seen it?
No.
I'll show you.
Okay.
The rest of the internet, you're welcome for
We'll
me
add that in.
knowing
I'm
that.
sure it's there.
Yeah.
I've not seen it. Okay, so they're going back to Chicago in a few days. After an hour or so.
Wait, who's got the contractors?
The contractors are going back to Chicago. Yeah, she definitely set them up. After an hour or so
It's like a hit.
goes by, you can obviously tell that she's flirting and she is really into one of the guys, even going as far as telling him that we can give him a ride home because he was about to leave with somebody else. This really upset me, and I told her that I needed to leave now. When we got in the car, she said,
Like, so does he. That's so weird. That's so weird.
how fun.
Yeah.
When we got in the car, she said she was doing it all for me and trying to turn me on.
Mike, how would you feel if Kendall's like, I'm bringing home another man, but it's for you?
Yeah, now.
It's for you.
And he's being selfish.
Yeah. And I could just say that.
You're welcome.
I met this guy at the bar for you.
You. Yeah.
For you.
I like she gets done with sex with both of them and she tells them, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You owe me one.
It's like
She
the
boops him on the
Seabird
nose.
thing.
She boops-
Enjoy.
You are welcome.
You're welcome. Okay, so they get in the car and she said she was doing it all for me and trying to turn me on. And if we were going to do it, this was the perfect time because these guys wouldn't be around much longer. I didn't like the idea of it being someone that she works around and sees and people talking about it.
Fair.
And I kind of felt blindsided. Fair.
Yeah.
She was really mad at me and she was really mad about me not wanting to do that. And she ended up sleeping in the car.
Wow. I like that she said she was doing it for him.
Yeah.
And then when he was like, I don't want to do it, she
She's like,
was then
she
mad
was
at him. I'm trying to give you a goddamn
and
gift.
She's like stomping her feet.
Yeah.
How could you? Oh, you don't want it?
Yeah.
Well, then now I'm mad at you.
I'm sleeping in the car.
Yeah.
With the contractor.
With the contractor.
I'm driving him to Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. No, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, he's like, am I the asshole for not doing it?
No.
No,
you're not the asshole because this wasn't your fantasy. This
No.
was also
Well,
what sounds like.
It sounds like it might have been his
Sounds
fantasy.
like it might have been his fantasy to have a threesome, but I don't
Not
think he
in
signed up
reality.
for that order. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like, I feel like again, what Kendall said a couple episodes ago, a little bit of communication goes a long way with
prior
some of these,
conversations.
Right.
You don't
hey,
just
yeah. Hey, by the way, if we were to
Yeah.
ever have a threesome, 2 vaginas, please.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I mean? Like,
Right?
Throwing this out there.
So now,
Yeah.
Alana, mark that in your head. That's the future thing.
I think
I'm
we should get an alcohol brand and call it Dose Vagina.
Oh my God, we should.
Again, it's funny. Like if you were trying to set, whatever, and then you're like not into it, and then you got mad at her for not being into it when you said you were doing it for her.
Right. Yeah.
Like, that's what it's absurd. I don't blame her for trying. If they talked about it and she thought that was where it was going to go, maybe they talk about it all the time. But when he said no, then no. Like,
Yeah.
That's
Totally.
it. That's it. Yeah.
It does not seem
Yeah.
that they've ever had a sexual conversation about it.
Right.
Like saying something in the bedroom and maybe doing whatever is maybe sort of one thing for people.
But also,
But-
you can't be doing dirty talk about what other men do to her, and then she's like, "You want to see it?
Yeah.
You want to see this? You want to see this show?" It'd be like listening to Taylor Swift's album all the time. Like, "Do you want to see it live?" You're like, "Yeah, I sure do want to see it live."
I thought you did.
Well, and like you had said, like, as she's saying it and during dirty talk or whatever, There's a lot of stuff you say during dirty talk, and you're just like, hey, after you're done, you're like, hey, some of that stuff's not even legal in this country. I don't know where some of that came from. I don't even think I'm into that.
Yeah, I don't even think I'm into that.
Yeah.
Look, I did not want to make out with Stoey. I just said that because I thought it was going to be exciting.
Well, she'll make out with you regardless.
Yeah.
Because you're turned on. You have a different set of what is a good idea than when you're sitting in a bar with 10 contractors from Chicago. Yeah.
10 contractors from Chicago.
That should be the name of our next porn.
Honestly, it should be the name of Alana's birthday present.
Oh my god.
many
Did the contractor want to? Did I miss that part?
Oh yeah,
He's a guy, so yeah.
Yeah, but no, he's a guy. But it's also like he's a guy. He's like, all right, do you want to have a threesome with another dude?
Yeah, but if he's from Chicago and yeah, you could look past that. I think.
I don't think I could.
him.
I don't think I'd want to. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's great. But that
Yeah.
would be so funny if Alana was like, guess what?
Yeah.
I did this for us.
I did this for us.
And you're kind of
Derrick.
being an asshole.
Yeah.
Derrick, I needed all 10 of these Chicago men for my birthday.
I love that she just got mad at him.
Slept in the car. Slept in the car.
Was there an update? Like what's
No, there's not.
The update is she's still in the car.
Yeah, she's still there.
And the car is in the river now, so it's not great.
She slept in the car in the garage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
With it running.
Again, no, you're not the asshole because you didn't want that. And then she told you wanted that, and it turns out she was wrong. You didn't
Yep.
want that. Not the asshole, Mike.
Not the asshole.
Not
No.
the asshole.
Kendall.
No.
Not the asshole at all.
Alana.
No.
All right. Then I think we've done it. We've
we
called
did it.
people assholes on the internet because that's what the internet is here for. And if you're on the internet and you haven't called somebody an asshole today, go ahead and call somebody an asshole. You deserve to, and they deserve it.
You have a hall pass.
You have a hall pass.
You have
to
a
call
hall
somebody
pass
the asshole.
to call someone an asshole.
And for watching
and
this
also
long,
sleep with 10 construction guys from Chicago.
10 seems like a lot. 10
Okay.
seems a lot.
right,
How
maybe
long was your affair, Kendall?
Maybe 5. 12 months, Derrick. So,
All right, so you negotiate it down. That's smart. Also, if you've listened this long, we do appreciate it. Please rate, review, subscribe. Come see us live at a show. We got a bunch of them coming up this summer and this spring, and we'd love to see you out there. Also, if you've listened this long, please rate, review, subscribe, and tell a friend. Share this podcast with some other people because we've been Bad Potato Salad, and you've been
served.
boom.
Cheers.